Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com.
It begins at a backyard hoop, a lonesome ritual of shot after shot after shot, more misses than makes. The game-winning shots from the back of the house or the edge of the driveway. The shots begin in the day and ends after dark, amidst the call of dinner's ready and just a few more shots, Mom. From that lonely hoop with the chain half off, a dream begins. The dream to join with neighbors down the street or across town, donning that jersey, the hometown high school colors, as the community cheers. The dream of a championship. It is the magic of high school basketball. From the lonely goal to a jam-packed gym and a big rivalry night. It is Pickett County Bobcats basketball.
Welcome back to Cross Plains here at East Robertson High School on UC Sports Nation. It's the Boys Region 4A semifinal, the second one of the night. Clay County just knocked off Gordonsville 76-45, so the Bulldogs into the Region 4A championship game, which will be played on Thursday at 7 o'clock. one of these two teams, the Pickett County Bobcats or the East Robertson Indians, the home team here in Cross Plains, will be taking on Clay County in that championship game. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside East Robertson High School. My name's Jacob Vincent. Casey Bolden to my right. Casey, this one's going to be fun. There's a lot of storylines and a lot of similarities between these two teams.
Yeah, absolutely, Jacob. There's a lot of similarities. This is the biggest game of the year, obviously, for both teams. One of those win-or-go-home type games. I'm sure both teams trying to figure out how they're going to get it done tonight. You can be assured both teams are going to lay it out on the line tonight. We're in treat for an excellent basketball game.
Let's break it down a little bit. This is an East Robertson Indians team that's number 9 in single A. They're 22-5. They started the season 5-5. Since then, they have won 17 ball games in a row.
Yeah, let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game for East Robertson. Jacob, I think they've got to guard the perimeter. You know, Pickett County can be deadly from long range and can put you in a hole quickly. So I think they've got to get out and guard the three-point line. Secondly, I think they've got to use their home court advantage, Jacob. This is a pretty jam-packed gym in here tonight. East Robertson, a perfect 15-0 home winning streak here this season. You have to think they want to get this crowd energized and then feed off that energy. Lastly, Jacob, I think they want to play physical. I think they want to use their athleticism tonight and their speed. Look for contact on cutters in the paint. Look for contact in the post and on rebounds. East Robertson will try to use this to get that win and make the regional final. That's tonight's Casey's keys for the game for East Robertson.
For the Pickett County Bobcats, they come in 21-7 on the season. Got a big win over Joe Burns in the quarterfinals, 67-45. A great defensive effort from them, and they're going to try to continue that tonight against a good offense.
They absolutely will, Jacob. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game for Pickett County. Jacob, they got to slow down the Groves train. Taylor Groves, he's the Ole Miss football signee. He's averaging 22 points per game. He's a pretty phenomenal athlete that can take a game over and play at an extremely high level. The Bobcats must try to keep him in check tonight, not only on the offensive end, but also on the glass, and prevent him from getting those easy second chance putbacks. Secondly, Jacob, get high energy and activity from the Bobcat seniors. Zach Ammonette playing his best basketball of the season lately. He looks confident, and he's provided that lift early in the game lately, especially early in the games to start that Bobcat run. Hunter Wattenbarger was a beast last game. He's active on both ends, 13 rebounds, double figures in points, a couple of big assists, 2 block shots. Need his energy and motor early. Will Ammonette, Jacob, the general. Coach on the court, he's banged up, but he's going to compete until he physically can't. It's that tone that he sets for this Bobcat team that they will never say die. And then lastly, Jacob, you got Caleb Blowhorn. Doesn't look like he's dressed out tonight. He's still got to be a big part of the game. He's got to be a great cheerleader, motivator, and teammate tonight. Lastly, Jacob, Pickett County has to make closeout plays to win this game. Pickett County is 0-3 in games determined by 2 possessions or less. East Robertson's 5-1. So they got to get those 50-50 balls, take an offensive foul, hustle plays, be money from the free throw line, hit big shots in big moments. Jacob, that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
Casey, the last I checked, the month is now March. We're due for some madness. This is a win or go home game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The number 2 Pickett County Bobcats taking on the number 1 East Robertson Indians here in Cross Plains. Right now, we go around UC Sports Nation.
Battle-tested Stone Memorial prepares for Lincoln County. This is around UC Sports Nation. Since a 3-6 start to the season, the Stone Memorial Panthers have won 16 out of their last 20 games, entering tonight's region tournament semifinal game against Lincoln County. Coach Neil Cap says his team practiced patience early on, and it's led to a successful season.
It just takes time for everybody to get on the same page, everybody to do their job. And that's where we're at right now. We got a bunch of kids that are really believing in each other, trusting each other, and doing their job. And that's how we've been able to have the success we've had.
Meanwhile, the York Institute Dragons take on former district foe Cannon County and their Mr. Basketball finalist Gus Davenport. Dragons coach Rodney Pyle says doing the little things well in the postseason is crucial to success.
You got to pay attention to the small details, boxing out, especially boxing out on the free throw line, taking care of the ball, making sure that the turnovers are not there, that, the little things become very crucial. And so again, whenever you don't do the little things, that comes back to hurt you in a big way.
The White County Warriors get set for a semifinal showdown with Page tonight. Coach Eric Mitchell says the region is certainly different this year, and he hopes his district championship team can make a deep run in the postseason.
They're certainly different than in years past when we had to go to Cleveland, Bradley, and Walker Valley and those places. when you get to region time and it's a go-home game, anything can happen. We don't want to be satisfied with just a district championship, and we don't want to take anything for granted.
I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
Tip-off is coming. Bobcats basketball, the People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, talking with head coach Joseph Ammonette of the Pickett County Bobcats. Coach, 67-45 win over Joe Burns in the quarterfinal. Only gave up 11 points in the first half. What did you like about your team's performance in that ball game?
I thought defensively we really came out and set the tone from the get-go. And, we're a little beat up emotionally and physically after that district championship game because we played so well and weren't able to pull it out. So the effort that we came out with, the enthusiasm, the joy to play, and to be able to see that and to see that from the tip was I guess probably what I was the most pleased with.
Earlier in the week before that ball game, we kind of chatted about just the players that you were going to have available for that game, and you mentioned Caden Miller. He got some good minutes in that ball game. How nice is it to have him come off the bench, and is that a unique circumstance, or is that something we're going to see going forward?
No, I mean, I think you got to have 7 players in postseason. And with us, if we've learned anything this year, it's next man up. We've dealt with a lot of different injuries and given different kids an opportunity to step up, and they all have. I thought Caden came in. He did exactly what we needed him to do, contributed in a big way, and really his first major minutes are in the regional quarterfinal game, and I think it speaks well for him.
Zach has scored 26-24 in the last 2 games. He's hit 4 threes and 5 threes in those 2. Is this the healthy Zach Ammonette we're seeing right here?
I mean, I think it's getting closer. It's I can't remember somebody in the NBA came back the other day at 13 months. Athletes just don't come back at 110 days. And Zach was able to come back in 110 days, but he's getting closer to himself. He's got a little more bounce. He's got a little bit more, a little more fluid coming up and down the floor. He can go both directions with the ball right now. So, I think it's getting closer. If we can keep it going, he gets a little bit better physically every day, it seems like right now. So hopefully we can keep this team going, and he'll keep playing really well.
You get East Robertson here on the road tonight in the region semis dating back to 2006. You guys are 4-1 against the Indians. Most recently back in 2017 was a 13-point victory. What do you know about this Indian squad?
This is the best team they've had probably in 20 years. This is kind of their team. They've got Taylor Groves is a really, really good player, a football kid, but could have played college basketball probably at the Division I level. They play hard. They shoot the ball well. They're athletic. They crash the boards, and they like to play an up-tempo game. And I think they've won 15 or 16 in a row. So they're on a hot streak right now for sure.
Groves especially hit 7 threes in the last ball game. He's averaging over 20 a game. How do you plan to slow him down tonight?
I think we can't give him anything easy. A kid like him, if he gets comfortable with the ball in his hands, he's going to make shots. So our goal is to make him uncomfortable all the time and make it just really hard. If he's going to score, he needs to make really hard shots, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Coach, it's win or go home. What's the message to the team before the game?
This is a veteran team. They know it. Really don't have to say anything about it. They played in a lot of winter go home games. They know the importance of this game. They're excited about it. They're confident about it, and they're just ready to play.
That's head coach Joseph Ammonette right here on the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Ammonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Ammonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Ammonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Ammonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Getting sick.
Is there anything worse?
When it happens, it's good to know neighbors are right there to help you.
Byrdstown Medical Center. Local people started it.
So neighbors and friends would have a place focused on wellness.
So when you're not feeling your best, get the answers.
Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187.
864-3187. Call them when you're not feeling your best.
Most insurance is accepted.
Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to East Robertson High School here in Cross Plains, Tennessee. My name's Jacob Vinson. That's Casey Bolden to my right. The Pickett County Bobcats getting set to take on the East Robertson Indians here in the second game of the Region 4A semifinals. In the first one, Clay County victorious over Gordonsville, 76-45. So Clay County into the championship game coming up on Thursday. Casey, what else do we have around UC Sports Nation tonight?
UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Region 4, 3A, White County and Page. Page takes down White County tonight. Final score, Page 45, White County 34. Out in Region 5, 4A, Lebanon tonight over Gallatin. Final score, 11-67, Gallatin 49. We've got a few games getting ready to tip off, Jacob. Cookeville Beach, that'll be a big game. York and Cannon counties getting ready to tip as well. So we'll have additional score updates throughout the night. That's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
The East Robertson Indians, the host of tonight's game, and they are 15-0. As Casey mentioned, here at home, they play very well in the David Cowley Gymnasium, and this basketball team, one of the hottest in the state, if not the hottest in the state. They've won 17 ball games in a row. They're playing a pretty good brand of basketball.
Yeah, they're playing a great brand of basketball. Had a couple of early losses, Jacob. That was really before they got their football kids back. Since they've got the football kids back, they've been on the grind. Absolutely been tearing it up. Tore through their district, trying to tear through this region here tonight. Should be a great basketball game.
Pickett County Bobcats going through their starting lineups. We'll take you through them as well. No change from the last game for the Bobcats. It'll be a senior wearing the number 3. That's Will Ammonette. A freshman wearing number 11 is Jacob Ammonette. A senior, 15, Zach Ammonette. 34 is another senior, Hunter Wattenbarger. And 35 is a sophomore, Heath Wattenbarger. We didn't know if Heath was going to be completely healthy to start last game. He ended up not starting, but he came in and played some good minutes. He gets the start here tonight.
Yeah, he's a little bit banged up. He's got the knee brace on. Jacob, he's a huge presence down low. I love it when we can get him down in the paint, get the down low game going. Just makes this offense so much more dynamic. So we'll keep our eye on him, how many minutes he's able to give here tonight.
This is going to be the battle of both the brothers and the battle of the knee braces. There's 3 knee braces for Pickett County. There's 2 knee braces for East Robertson. Those 2 are brothers for East Robertson. On the other side, you have Zach and Will, and you have Heath Wattenbarger. So I mentioned the similarities. It goes pretty deep in this ballgame, let alone there's 2 Groves that are brothers on East Robertson. There's 2 more Groves on that East Robertson team as well.
There's a lot of connections here tonight. So for the listeners, we may have to bring a lot of first names rather than last names tonight. But it's getting ready to tip off here, Jacob. Looking for a fantastic night tonight. I've got my seatbelt buckled up tight.
The starters for the East Robertson Indians: senior Taylor Groves wearing the number 0. 11 is a sophomore Elijah Groves. 21 a junior Zach Prince. 24 a senior Jordan Bernard. And 23 a junior is Mason Eidson. Tipping it away will be Zach Prince against Heath Wattenbarger in the middle of the court. The Pickett County Bobcats going from left to right. The Indians going from right to left. We're underway in Cross Plains. East Robertson comes up with it first, and it's an easy deuce for Jordan Bernard off the tip. Tipped it right to him. He cut to the basket and found 2 points. Pickett County with the basketball, trailing by 2, 10 seconds into the ball game. Heath Wattenbarger wide open down low. Shot fake, goes up, missed it. Trying to get his own rebound, but that rebound ripped away by Groves. Elijah Groves with it on the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, finds Bernard. Fakes on a 3 in the corner. Gives it back out to Elijah. Elijah's going to hand it off to Taylor Groves. Taylor Groves, the 4-star football signee to Ole Miss as a defensive back. Forces a pass inside. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians underneath the basket.
Taylor Groves, just a big, strong, athletic kid, Jacob. 4-star athlete. He's going to Ole Miss. We got to keep our eyes glued on him tonight. You can be sure Pickett County knows where he's at on the court at all times.
He's got the ball right here, takes a contested 3. It's a little bit deep. He hit 7 of those in the last game against Red Boiling Springs. Here's Hunter Wattenbarger with the basketball for the Bobcats with 7:13 remaining in the first. They trail by 2. Will Ammonette has it now on the 10-foot volleyball line. Gives it to Zach, being guarded by Taylor Groves. Trying to get some space, gets a screen, doesn't use it, passes it over to Will on the right side. Hunter down low, Heath. Heath goes up, got it blocked, and they're going to call a foul. And Heath's going to be at the line for 2 free throws.
Got that high pick and roll, Jacob. They double teamed up top. Heath was able to float down to the baseline. Actually opened a couple of seconds before they were able to find him and spot him down there. He's going to go try to knock down a couple of free throws. He's going to get a lot of contact in there tonight, so he's got to be really strong with the basketball. Keep it up and be really strong.
This is a tall and physical single-A ball club in East Robertson. Heath knocks down both free throws, though, and gets the Bobcats on the board and ties it up at 2. The first foul on Mason Eidson down low with 6:50 remaining in the first. Taylor Groves walks it up the court with a waist-high dribble with the right hand, gets a back screen, now will drive it to the right side. Double team, passes in the corner for Bernard, fires up the triple, it's way short, rebounded by Will Ammonette. He'll lead the break, and it's stolen away by Elijah Groves. He takes it to the bucket and lays it up and in. Groves just kind of bent down and was hiding and then jumped up out of nowhere. Groves standing at 6'5", brings a lot of size in that guard position. Jacob Ammonette with the basketball, hand off Hunter, dump it off to Heath, wide open again, finds 2 more. If they're going to keep leaving him, he's going to have himself a ball game.
He's going to have a ball game, and Hunter, his brother, is going to have a ball game finding him as well. Diamond it to him all night.
4-4 in the early going. 6 minutes remaining in the first. Groves all the way to the basket, lays it up and in for his first deuce. 6-4 lead. Zach Ammonette up the court for the Bobcats, picks up his dribble, double comes to him. Heath's open again down low, passes out of it to his brother Hunter. Here's Jacob, fake on a 3, drive into the basket, left hand is good. Jacob Ammonette, a nice shot fake, got loose and found his first deuce of the game, ties the ball game up at 6. This is a packed David Cowley Gymnasium. You got the Clay County fans staying on hand and the Gordonsville fans staying on hand as well. Here's Groves with the basketball. Will pass it top of the key in the hands of Prince. Prince will give it over to Bernard, left wing. Reverse it off to Taylor Groves, out on the top of the key, being guarded by the District 7 defensive MVP. Groves throws it in the corner. Bernard fires up the triple, short again, rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Wattenbarger will bring the ball up for Pickett County. Tied up at 6, crosses over, penetrates, picks up his dribble. Pass it back out to Will out near half court. Give it off to Zach. Right side, free throw line extended, waits for a screen. Hunter slips it, goes inside, kick out Jacob, 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by East Robertson. It was a good look, but Jacob couldn't knock it down. Elijah Groves brings it up, being guarded by Zach Ammonette as he picks up his dribble, throws it to Taylor Groves in the corner. A quick triple, but off the mark. Long rebound, tipped and in the hands of Hunter Wattenbarger. He'll bring it up for Pickett County. Finds Jacob Ammonette in the corner. Takes it to the basket. A shot fake. Kicks it out for Zach. 3 ball on the way. And good for Zach Ammonette. He's had 26 and 24 points in the last 2 games, respectively. He's hit 9 triples in those 2 ball games. Hits his first tonight, and the Bobcats lead by 3.
Like the offensive attack here tonight. A lot of good screens going on. A lot of slipping away to the bucket. Everybody's going to get an open look tonight.
Taylor Groves puts a couple moves on the top of the key, gets loose, high off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Bobcats with a 3-point lead trying to tack on. Ammonette picks up his dribble, finds Hunter cutting to the basket. He gets stopped in the middle of the lane, turns around and kicks out to Zach. Zach will hand it off to Jacob, who will pull it out to half court. And then Will come out to get it and reset the offense. Little weave action here on the tap of the perimeter. Heath Wattenbarger with it, left wing, free throw line extended. Over to Will, right side, down low Heath, open again, skips it over to Hunter in the corner, fires away the triple, and he knocks it down. Hunter Wattenbarger for 3, makes it 12-6, a 6-point advantage for the Bobcats. 3:38 remaining here in the first. Taylor Groves slowly walking the basketball up the court. Gets a screen, moves it to the right side, trying to penetrate, lost it into the corner. Elijah Groves was able to pick it up. Now Prince with it on the right wing, give it back out to Elijah Groves, who will walk out towards half court. Elijah Groves, just a sophomore for this East Robertson squad. He's going to pick up an offensive foul. Heath Wattenbarger takes the charge. He looks pretty good.
He looks good. He's gritty and tough. He's banged up. He still takes one right in the chest for the team. We talked about it. We talked about it all week, all the tournament, Jacob. Game-winning plays. That right there, that's a game winner. You got to continue to have those.
First sub comes into the game for either side. It's Ryan Luckett for the East Robertson Indians. Checks in for Bernard. Zach Ammonette with the basketball for Pickett County. 3 minutes remaining in the first. Heath to the basket. Kick out Will. 3 ball from the corner is a little bit short. May have been tipped by Taylor Groves and rebounded by the Indians. Up ahead is Luckett on the right side. We'll give it back to Groves. Luckett gets it back in the corner. Looking down low to Prince. Couldn't get it inside. Skip it left wing. 3 ball coming is way short off the hands of Eidson. And rebounded by Pickett County. Zach Ammonette probing off to Heath. Heath lays it up and in again for 2. And a whistle. Timeout taken by East Robertson. The Pickett County Bobcats with an 8-point advantage. 14-6, 2:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Pretty good start for Pickett County on the road.
They're playing exceptionally well right now. They're sharing the basketball. We've already got 4 players with an assist, Jacob, which means they're kicking it around. They're playing unselfish, making that extra pass, getting great looks. Great pass right there from Zach down into Heath with the finish. Just got to keep the energy, keep the momentum going right here.
Don't forget to follow the Bobcats on UCSportsNation.com. Might be listening to the game on there right now. 14-6, Bobcats lead here at the first timeout. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Again, this is an East Robertson team that has not lost at home all season long. They've hosted the district tournament. They've hosted the region tournament. They're down 8 in the early going of this one. They've got the ball out of the timeout. Elijah Groves with it on the wing right side, being guarded by Zach Ammonette. Prince left open on the top of the key, passes off to Taylor Groves, looking down low, has to throw it right side for Eidson. Here's Prince inside in the lane, spins, kicks out. Elijah Groves again with the basketball on the right wing. He'll back it out to half court with 2:14 remaining in the first.
A lot of standing around right here on this East Robertson end, Jacob. They're looking a little confused and out of sorts. A lot of standing.
Eidson with it on the wing now, surveying, will throw it to Prince, top of the key. They're going to leave him wide open all game long until he knocks one down. He's not even looking at the bucket. As Luckett gets it, we'll give it back to Eidson again. That pass almost picked off by Wattenbarger. Now Elijah Groves for a triple try. Goes down, and East Robertson desperately needed it. Makes it 14-9. 1:45 remaining in the first. Pickett County with the basketball in the lead. Heath Wattenbarger will throw it to Jacob Ammonette, top of the key. Jacob drives it to the right side, hands it off to Hunter. Hunter will back it out towards half court. 90 seconds to play, and baited Elijah Groves into a foul.
Put the ball right out in front of him, then crossed it over. Groves went for it. Ball was already switched and going the other way. He just came in and hammered him.
We'll get our 4th Groves of the game. Isaiah Groves checks in. Check that 3rd Groves of the game. Still have to see Sean Groves check in, the brother of Taylor Groves. 14-9, Pickett County with the basketball. Zach Ammonette in the corner. Got loose for a second, then was picked up by Ryan Luckett. Zach will pull it out to the E at midcourt. Drives in, spins at the top of the key. Now pull it back out again. He's going to try to drive in again to the basket. Pull up, 14-foot jump shot, in and out, no good, and rebounded by Prince. Pretty good defense by Luckett. East Robertson on the break. Taylor Groves in transition. Pull out, step back triple, fading away is short, no good. Rebound picked up by Hunter Wattenbarger. So that's a pretty good start for Pickett County, not letting Taylor Groves catch fire in the first quarter. He's missed on 4 attempts so far. Jacob Ammonette spinning in the lane, trying to get to the bucket. A shot fake, got hammered. He'll be at the line for 2. That was an impressive move by a freshman.
Yeah, it sure was. you know, you watch the NBA and you watch these guys get them up in the air, and then they kind of go into them with the body contact. Exactly what happened. Jacob, really high basketball IQ, got his man up, drew the contact. He's going to try to go knock down a couple free throws.
Eitzen picks up his second foul. Sean Groves will check in for the first time for East Robertson after the first free throw. The freshman bends at the knees, flies it away, and hits. 3 points for Jacob here in the first quarter, makes it 15-6. Sean Groves didn't play his first game of the season until their regular season finale against Greenbrier in a win over Greenbrier. A big win for East Robertson. So he's only played in a few games this year, this being his 5th game of the season. Second free throw was good for Jacob as well, making it 16-9. Here is Groves on the right wing. That's Isaiah Groves. Up there to Prince. Down low, Taylor Groves goes up and got it to go off the glass from the left block. His 4th point of the ball game. Now 26 seconds to play in the first. Pickett County with the basketball, leading by 5. Will Ammonette across the timeline, being guarded by Isaiah Groves, the freshman. Will looking for some help. Now drives in, dumps it off. I thought they were going to call 5 seconds. Instead, they call a foul on Isaiah Groves. That's going to be his first and the team's 5th. And it's already a 5-0 foul disparity. Pickett County will take it out with 13 seconds on the clock. Inbound Zach on the top of the key. Zach's going to pull it out to half court. He'll size up Luckett, go between the legs, drive in, pull up free throw line on the way, and couldn't knock it down, but the rebound in the hands of Will, instead stolen away by Groves. 3/4 court is short, no good. First quarter comes to a close. The Pickett County Bobcats lead by 5, 16-11.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
The Pickett County Bobcats lead on the road at East Robertson 16-11 in the Boys Region 4A semifinal as we start the second quarter. Bobcats with the basketball, turn it over, and East Robertson will get the ball right back to start the second quarter just 6 seconds in.
Not the way you want to start the quarter, Jacob. Just got a little sloppy and careless right there with the basketball. Got to sit down right here. You got to guard.
A lot of students on hand for the Indians as well, right behind the East Robertson bench to our right across the court. 16-11 is the score. Prince looking over the top for Groves, goes up to get it and lays it in from the left block. He's got a lot of size. He's 6'2", but he's got a lot of athletic ability as well. He went up, got the pass, went right back up for 2.
Caught it right in the middle of 3 people as well. Just big, strong kid, able to get up there and grab it and go to the rack with it. Really nice play.
East Robertson, almost a fortunate foul call that time. Sean Groves reaches in for the foul, and I say fortunate because Zach Ammonette got a screen, fired on the triple, and hit it. And instead, it's going to be the 6th team foul with 7:29 to go here in the second quarter. So it's 16-13. Jacob Ammonette driving, floater in the lane, no good. He got his own rebound as it was blocked. Goes back up, trying to draw contact, no good. A whistle, jump ball is going to stay with the Bobcats underneath the basket. He thought he got called for, check that. It is East Robertson basketball as Pickett County had the ball to start the quarter. 42 seconds in here to the second quarter. 2-0 in this quarter, thanks to Taylor Groves' bucket down low. He hasn't been able to hit outside, so he's getting the job going inside. He's going to work on Hunter Wattenbarger again.
We've seen a lot of 3-second calls here, Jacob. We're going to keep our eyes there because he's camping out in the lane quite a bit.
Here's a 3 from Elijah Groves from the right side that goes down again. His second of the ball game. He's got 8 points and ties the ball game up at 16. This is the same officiating crew from the first game, and they probably called 3 seconds 5 times in that ball game. 6:44 remaining in the second quarter. Bobcats searching for their first points of the quarter. It's just a man-to-man look defensively for East Robertson. Pickett County a little stagnant offensively right now, trying to figure out what they want to do. This pass poked away from Will Ammonette, almost stolen. Will gets it back, now looking for some help. Passes off to Heath Wattenbarger. Wattenbarger throws it straight out of bounds, was looking for Hunter, and the defense has sped up the Pickett County offense, and they're going to call a timeout. What a job by this East Robertson team. They got down by 8. They turned up the defensive pressure and forced Pickett County to take a timeout early on in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're on a 15-0 at home. You knew they were going to make a run right back. Got a lot of energy here. They've got their student sections, got them fired up. They've had back-to-back turnovers, so they've turned the Bobcats over a couple times in a row. You can start to feel the energy and the momentum starting to switch back the other way. Coach Ammonette felt it too. Just calling a quick timeout, reminding his team, hey, we got to take care of the basketball each and every possession.
Pickett County shooting to our right. On that half is the East Robertson bench, the East Robertson students and fans right behind the bench. On the other side are the Clay County fans, of course, sending bad juju their way, or they might want to play Pickett County again in the championship and try to beat them for the 4th time this season. So who knows what they're thinking down there. But for East Robertson, they definitely want to win this ball game. 16-16 out of the timeout. 6:16 to play in the second quarter. This is Groves with the basketball. Will throw it to Prince, right wing. Taylor Groves in the corner, lost it, got it back on the wing. Now trying to drive in, comes to a jump stop, shot fake, kick it out. Now back on the wing to Luckett. Taylor will get it back again left side. Taylor being guarded by Hunter Wattenbarger, getting some instructions from head coach Kurt Caton on that sideline. His 4th season at the helm. Luckett again on the left wing, looking down low for Taylor Groves. Will give it to him in the deep left corner. Gets a screen from Prince, doesn't use it, now does. Hunter fights through it, crosses over, shoots the triple, couldn't get it to go. Rebound there for Jacob Ammonette, and a foul's going to be called on Elijah Groves. That's going to be his 2nd. That's a big foul because he's hit 2 threes here in this first half.
I believe that's going to put Pickett County in the 1-1 as well, Jacob. That's the 7th team foul.
It is indeed, and that's going to bring in Jordan Bernard back into the ball game. And Zach Ammonette is going to go to the line here, and that was a tough one to call for the referees just because you had 3 Bobcats going for the rebound. Jacob came down with the rebound, but they're going to say Zach, the best free throw shooter on the team, gets to shoot him.
Yeah, that was a break for Pickett County, no doubt.
He hits the front end.
The other thing we got to be watching for here, Jacob, give you a little referee secret. They're looking for a foul right now in Pickett County. It's 7-0. The next one, if it's even close, you can guarantee they're going to blow on it.
Are you saying they make makeup calls?
Would never say that.
18-16. Bobcats lead it by 2. 5:30 to play in the second quarter after 2 good free throws from Zach Ammonette. Prince with it on the top of the key. Will throw it on the right side. Give it back to Prince on the wing. Nobody playing on him. They're essentially going zone off of Prince when he catches it on the perimeter, as he's really just a forward and has no shot-making ability, at least that we know of early on in this ball game. Here's Bernard on the top of the key, hands it off to Taylor Groves. It's loose on the court, picked up by Groves. Bernard tried to force a pass down low, and it's stolen away by Pickett County. Will Ammonette on the break. Will pushing the pace in the middle of the court, picks up his dribble, pass fake, will now give it over to Zach right side. Zach bounce off to Heath, goes up, misses it, fighting for the rebound, and ripped it down was Sean Groves for East Robertson. He'll push the pace now, bounce it off to Prince, goes up, laid it up, and got fouled. He'll be at the line for 2. There's the first foul of the game on Pickett County. It comes at the 4:38 mark of the second quarter. That was a pretty straightforward foul.
Yeah, going to the rack, it was a big, strong move, just hammered him across the arm. Pretty easy for the official to go get that one.
It's going to be Heath's first foul. First one on the way from Prince is no good, short on the attempt. 4:38 remaining in the second quarter. Did I see that right? Luckett tried to give Prince a high five, and the referee said he can't do that?
Yeah, I believe he did.
That's kind of interesting. Prince goes 1 for 2. Makes it 18-17, 4:35 remaining in the second quarter. Little full court pressure here, 2-2-1 against Pickett County. Up to Hunter Wattenbarger as he's on the left baseline, throws it to Will. Top of the key 3 is no good, rebounded by East Robertson. Bernard finds Groves in transition as he pushes the pace, and that pass is poked away. Zach Ammonette got a hand on it. Now he's got it. Top of the key three. Instead passes off to Will. Another three. That one short. Long rebound. Picked up by Groves. Thrown off of Jacob Ammonette and out of bounds. What a play by Taylor Groves in the deep right corner.
Yeah, he's running out of bounds, catches it in bounds as he's going out of bounds, just slings it off Jacob's leg. He jumped a long ways on that one too, Jacob. Pretty incredible athlete.
Halfway through this second quarter, it's 18-17. Bobcats lead it by 1. Groves with the basketball for ER. Will throw it over to his brother Sean, left wing. Reverse it off to Prince, top of the key. Prince surveys on the top of the perimeter. Will throw it back to Sean, left side. He'll dribble it with a waist-high dribble right hand and find Taylor. Taylor fakes on a three. He's standing 10 feet behind the three-point line, but he can knock it down. He drives to the right side now. Step-back triple on the way. Is deep, no good. He hasn't gotten one to go from outside, but Sean Groves gets the offensive rebound for East Robertson. So they get another chance with 3:24 on the clock, trailing by 1. Sean driving, blocked from behind by Heath, but rebounded by himself. And then a foul on a reach-in is going to be called on Will Ammonette. Jacob Ammonette took a shot there trying to draw a charge. They didn't give it to him. Will reaches in on the rebound attempt and picks up his first. Eli Reagan will check in for the first time for the Bobcats for Jacob Ammonette. And Jacob will get a rest on the bench. They'll go into flat 4 set here on the inbound. Throw it over the top for Groves as he just skies up to get it. Now fading away, fires. It was way short, but Luckett gets another offensive rebound. Groves driving, putting up the shot, getting fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2. So there we go. Getting that foul margin back a little bit closer. That's the 13th foul on Pickett County, and Groves is going to be at the line for 2. That's going to be the first foul on Hunter Wattenbarger. Check that, they called it on Heath. So that's going to be Heath's second foul.
Jacob, just flipping through the NFHS rule book here as well. By rule, a high five is a delay of game after a free throw. Most officials don't call it, so that's the rule.
There you go. Did not know that. You learn something new every day. Taylor Groves hits on the first free throw. Heath Wattenbarger checks out with 2 fouls. Second free throw for Groves is good. He scored 27 points in each of the last 2 ball games. He can fill it up with the best of them. Will Ammonette with the basketball, trying to break the press, and a foul's going to be called on Ryan Luckett. I'm going to say they got 2 hands on him. Luckett's going to pick up his first, and Will's going to have 2, check that one, in bonus free throws here with 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. And looks like the referee talking to Will. He might have some blood on his knee. He's going to have to get that wiped up quickly before he can take the free throws. And it's his left knee because that's the only exposed one. He's got the knee brace on the right one. And now they're going to decide.
I think Coach is going to take a timeout right here, keep him in the game.
Yes, he is, because otherwise they're going to have to throw somebody else in there. So full timeout on the court. Pickett County takes it 18-19. They trail by 1.
At People's Bank, we offer many financial products and services that are designed to help you maximize any potential opportunities that come your way. People's Bank is more than just another bank. We're an independent, locally owned community bank. We strive to rise above all our competitors, and we work hard to be everything you could hope to find in a banking partner. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Will Ammonette, 1 in bonus free throw, hits on the front end. Kind of like the chant over there from the students. Counting to 10, you get 10 seconds at the free throw line. Why not think about it while you're at the free throw line rather than just making some random noise? But Will is able to hit both. Gives the lead back to the Bobcats by 1, 20-19. Pickett County led by as many as 8 in this ball game.
Yeah, I just want to say we still don't have a field goal here. The Bobcats don't here in the third quarter. Four free throws only, so not as much offense as there was in the first quarter.
Groves gets double teamed inside, and reaching in goes Will Ammonette, and Will Ammonette now going to pick up his second foul, the team's 4th. Well, that's a big foul for the Bobcats, and decision time for Coach Ammonette. Sean Groves will inbound here for the Indians on the right baseline. Servain will throw it all the way over the top for his brother Taylor out near half court. Taylor holding the 5 up on his right hand will set up the offense. Drive to the left, pull it back out, now probe to the right side, spin at the elbow, go up with the shot, instead pass off to Prince. He goes up, misses it, rebound tipped around, and Sean Groves another offensive rebound.
We talked about it pregame, Jacob. Got to control the boards right now. We're getting out rebounded.
Sean Groves with the basketball, fakes on a triple, and now will pull it back out. There's not too many guys that can hit threes consistently other than Taylor Groves on this basketball team. Nobody has scored in double figures in the last 2 games other than Groves, and they've won both games by quite a good margin. Here's a steal from Hunter Wattenbarger. He's got it on the top of the key. He's probing, he's looking around for help. Jacob Ammonette fires on a triple, missed it from the right side. They needed that one to go. It would have been their first field goal of the ball game, but the Bobcats still say the ball game, first field goal of the second quarter. Bobcats still lead by 1 with 1:48 remaining in the second quarter. Groves ahead of steam to the basket, floating, firing, missing. Prince, the putback is good. His first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points and gives the Indians the 1-point advantage. Zach Ammonette off to Jacob, wide open, fires the triple and hits from the top of the key. Needed that one to go. He's got 7. The first field goal of the quarter for the Bobcats. A whistle. And it looks like they're going to call a warning on Coach Ammonette for being on the court. And it's going to get a sub to bring in. They're going to bring in Heath Wattenbarger as well. Was it delay a game or was it a warning on Coach Ammonette?
I am not exactly sure what that was right there. I noticed the Pickett County kids moved the bench back to give Coach a little more room to work over there on the sideline.
He likes to be up and animated with the best of them. Well, after the stoppage, 1:12 to play here in the second quarter. East Robertson with the basketball, trailing by 2. Sean Groves pulling up from 15 and hitting. The junior with his first deuce of the ball game ties it up at 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Jacob Ammonette with the basketball, trying to hand it off, and a foul's going to be called either on Ryan Luckett or Sean Groves, and they got to be careful. They're almost got teed up there, complaining the call. It's going to be called on Ryan Luckett. Luckett's going to pick up his second. It's the team's 9th, and it sends Zach Ammonette to the line for the 1 in bonus.
Yeah, Luckett's got a tough defensive assignment right there. He's trying to deny Zach the basketball. Once he got the ball, he just got too many hands on him. A pretty easy call that time for the official.
Zach hits on the front end. I don't know if anybody knew it was a front end or they just figured Zach was going to hit on the front end because nobody reacted like it was a 1 in bonus. Zach's going to have his bonus free throw coming with 52 seconds to play in the first half and misses. The first miss of the ball game from the free throw line for any Bobcat. 24-23 is the score. Bobcats lead it by 1. Indians with the basketball, 40 seconds to play in the first half. Taylor Groves right across half court, just dribbling with a waist-high dribble with the right hand on the far sideline in front of the referee, out near the scores table, just wasting time. And then he'll start the offense. Hunter Wattenbarger standing back from him about 10 feet.
This is actually a pretty big possession, Jacob. Both teams want to go to the locker room with the lead, so we got a 1-point ball game here. Let's see how it plays out.
Hunter inching closer to Taylor Groves. 15 seconds. Taylor driving, dicing, and 2 points good for Taylor Groves. Now 9 seconds for Zach Ammonette and the Bobcats trailing by 1. His pocket was picked. Sean Groves has the steal. Taylor Groves at half court. Up it goes. Shot coming. And the bank shot no good from Jordan Bernard. So it's just a 1-point advantage for the East Robertson Indians at the half. Would have been a great close to the half for the Indians, but they still have the advantage. 25-24 is the score. We're back after this.
The Pickett County Bobcats. Today's game sponsored by First Choice Family Care. When you're on the injury report, your choice is First Choice Family Care. 864-3232. By Kiesling Insurance, auto, home, life, business insurance. Protecting families like yours with the best coverage. Kiesling Insurance. Pryor's Auto Spot, saving you money on your next set of tires. Auto repairs, diesel too. Pryor's Auto Spot, Highway 111. And by People's Bank, Pickett County's community bank. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. People's Bank.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is no someday on the calendar. If there's something you want to do, then now is the best time to get started. Pick a date, go to work, and make your dreams come true. If you need money to finance your plans, come talk with People's Bank. We're friendly hometown lenders who really want to say yes to your loan request. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's halftime here at David Cowley Gymnasium at East Robertson High School in Cross Plains, Tennessee. My name's Jacob Vinson. That's Casey Bolden. The Pickett County Bobcats trail the East Robertson Indians at the break 25-24. The Bobcats led by as many as 8 in the first quarter, but only had 1 field goal in the second quarter. Points were hard to come by for either side in that second quarter.
Yeah, they were, Jacob. A couple things that really stood out to me. Number one was offensive rebounding by East Robertson. They had about 3 or 4 there that prolonged possessions allowed them to get some extra shots, get some extra points on the board. The other thing is for Pickett County, just not as crisp moving the basketball in the second quarter. Also, they had 4 turnovers in the second quarter, so they've got to clean that up. Ultimately, I still like where they're at. Obviously, they're going to have to, Taylor Groves, they're going to have to figure out ways to keep him from attacking the rim. He's tried to shoot a couple of threes, hadn't had any success there. So as he didn't have success, he's really trying to drive his way into the bucket. He's big, strong, physical, and athletic. He can get into the rim. He can finish around the rim. He can post up down low. They can throw it up high. He can go grab it and then finish at the rim. So I'm sure a couple of things Coach Ammonette's talking about at halftime. Got to keep him off the boards. Got to take care of the basketball. And we've got to keep Groves from getting down and around in the paint.
Credit to the Indians defense. They really ramped up the pressure in the second quarter as well and brought the Bobcats to start their offense out closer to half court rather than starting it right on the perimeter. They did a pretty nice job. Let's go through the scores in that first half for the Pickett County Bobcats. They were led by Jacob Ammonette. He had 7 first half points. 2 players with 6. That's Zach Ammonette and Heath Wattenbarger. 3 for Hunter Wattenbarger and 2 for Will Ammonette, good for 24 first half points. The Indians were led by Taylor Groves, the Ole Miss football signee and 4-star recruit. He had 10 points in the first half, did not hit a triple, still had 10 points. 8 points for Elijah Groves, 3 for Zach Prince, 2 for Jordan Bernard, and 2 for Sean Groves. Halftime score 25-24 here at East Robertson High School. Let's go inside Pickett County.
Welcome back in here at halftime. We're inside Pickett County now. We're talking with senior Dalton Wilkins of the Pickett County High School Bobcats, and Dalton is in millwrights. He works on kind of heavy machinery, some generators, and a lot of the times at car plants as well. Dalton, something new to me. I just kind of want to get your thoughts on it. What is it that you do? And it sounds pretty interesting, something that you're kind of new into as well.
All I really do is go around to car plants or nuclear plants and fix the generators, the steam turbines, just stuff like that. Just power, the stuff that requires power and makes power.
It sounds like a pretty important job, and you mentioned it to me. You've only been doing it for about a year or so now, but it sounds like you've been around it for a while. Your dad has kind of been into it. When was this something that you kind of realized that you kind of wanted to do, or is it something you've always just kind of followed your dad along with?
Well, I realized it last year whenever he mentioned it to me. He said he always had to think about stuff, and if I don't think, I get bored. So it just seemed like a good job for me because it would require me to think a lot about what I'm doing on the job.
It sounds like a pretty important job. You kind of take me through that. I mean, you're supplying power, it sounds like, to a lot of different either manufacturers or different companies, stuff like that. Is it pretty important for your job for you to be good at your job?
I mean, yeah, I'd say so because most of the parts cost around $1 million to $2 million. If you even scratch it, you got to go get a new part. All of it has to be redone.
So take me through the process. What's a day look like for you when you're doing something like this? Obviously, you're in school too, so you're going to school. So I assume it's either after school or on the weekends, whatever it is. But just take me through this process when you go to a plant and how you work on something like this.
Well, it just depends what needs to be done to it. If the generator needs to be fixed, we have to take it all apart, undo every single bolt, everything, clean everything up, and then figure out what's wrong with it and put it back together. If it's the turbine, same thing. We just go back through, take it apart, clean it up, put it back together, and that's about it.
We're talking with senior Dalton Wilkins here at Pickett County on Inside Pickett County. He's in the millwright business, and you've been all around the U.S., it sounds like. What's the farthest place you've been to doing this business?
In this business, I've been to Georgia. Actually, the farthest place would probably be Florida, around Miami. And I had to work on a ABB generator down there.
That sounds like some pretty cool work down there. Well, Dalton, we appreciate the time. It's Dalton Wilkins, a senior here at Pickett County High School, and this has been Inside Pickett County.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Halftime score 25-24. Casey, before we get the second half started, what do we have around UC Sports Nation?
UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob, Region 3, 2A. Jackson County earlier over Smith County, final score 58-53. Another final right here, Clay County over Gordonsville, Final score, Clay County 76, Gordonsville 45. Over in Region 4 3A, you've got White County goes down tonight to Page. Final score, Page 45, White County 34. And then over there in Region 5 4A, Lebanon over Gallatin. Final score, 67-49. And then we've got a halftime score. Beach leads Cookeville 31-18. And Stone Memorial over Lincoln County 15-10 first quarter. That's the UC Sports Station scoreboard, Jacob. Back to you.
Zach Ammonette misses on a triple to open the half for the Pickett County Bobcats. They still trail by 1, 20 seconds into this third quarter. The Indians going from left to right. Starters back on the court for both sides. Here's Elijah Groves, who will hand it off into the hands of Eitzen, top of the key. We'll find Taylor Groves right side. Got loose, fires it, missed it short from deep. And a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Zach Prince, his first. Heath Wattenbarger, a good box out and a good rebound for him. Was able to rip it down. The winner of this game moves on to the Region 4A championship against Clay County on Thursday at 7 o'clock. The loser, their season comes to a close. Jacob Ammonette will find Heath Wattenbarger, top of the key. Move it left wing for Will. Down low, Heath wide open, lays it up and in from the left block. They got that multiple times in the first quarter, and they didn't find it at all in the second. Finally went back to it.
Yeah, just a lot of perimeter shots there in the second quarter. Look for him to find the big man rolling to the bucket here in the third quarter.
A three from Elijah Groves is way off the mark. Will Ammonette will have the rebound. He leads the break for the Bobcats up the court, now pushes it to the right side. Picks up his dribble, looking for some help. We'll find Jacob Ammonette off the screen. Jacob looking to the sideline to his father, barking out instructions. Will hand it off to his older brother, Will. And then we'll find his twin, Zach. That pass poked in the backcourt by Taylor Groves. Hunter goes and corrals it. Heath with it on the left wing, free throw line extended. Looking for Heath, cutting to the basket. He gets it, kicks it out to Hunter in the corner. Fakes on a three, drives into the basket, comes to a jump stop, kick out. Jacob Ammonette, three, top of the key, yes! 5 early points in the second half for the freshman. It's a 4-point advantage for Pickett County with 6:10 to play in the third.
Great extra pass right there, too, from Will Ammonette. He could have took it himself, but he passed it up for a better shot for Jacob. Great play right there.
Taylor Groves gets double-teamed on the right block, powers through it, goes up, misses, gets his own rebound, gets fouled, and hits the shot. What a move by Taylor Groves. The basket is good for Groves. The foul is called on Jacob Ammonette, his first. Groves will be at the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Again, Jacob, just a phenomenal athletic play. Caught the rebound, didn't even come back down, just put it back up while he's in the air. Great play.
Groves short on the free throw, though. He's now 2 of 3 on the night. A foul in the backcourt, 90 feet away from the basket, is going to be called on Bernard, his first. Little man-to-man full-court pressure as Bernard up against Will Ammonette. 5:53 remaining here in the third. It's 29-27. Bobcats lead it by 2. They've got the ball. Jacob Ammonette will walk it across the timeline. Give it over to Will as he picks up his dribble. Now finds him. Off to Hunter. Hunter looking right side for Zach. The Indians doing a great job of pushing the Bobcats out towards half court. Zach got loose. There's a foul called, and they are going to call it on Jacob Ammonette on a moving screen. Zach got loose so much because, well, Jacob committed a foul.
Yeah, came in there and got the chicken wing out a little bit, trying to bump the defender off, give Zach an extra step there. Just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
It was a pretty play, and he was wide open, but wide open for a good reason. Jacob picks up his second foul. Here's a pass over the top for Taylor Groves. Somehow caught it, goes up, missed it. Rebound on the ground. Taylor Groves throws Will Ammonette to the floor, but they call it out of bounds and East Robertson ball. So Taylor Groves will take it out on the right baseline. Inbounds to Bernard on the right side. Skip it left wing for Elijah Groves. 5:15 remaining in the third. A 2-point advantage for the Bobcats. Indians with the basketball. Eitzen, top of the key, moves it right side, Bernard. Bernard looking, will find Taylor Groves. He spots up for a deep triple, off the mark again. Still has not hit a single one, but another offensive rebound, and Bernard finds his first, check that, 4th point of the ball game. Will Ammonette up to Heath Wattenbarger, a good shot fake, but missed on the attempt. Kick it out to Hunter, 3 ball, short no good, rebounded by Elijah Groves. He'll push the pace for East Robertson. Up it goes to Bernard. He's open. He fakes on a three. Now he fires it. Missed it short, but rebounded again by East Robertson. And Elijah Groves has 2 points. The offensive rebounding just killing Pickett County right now. Heath Weinbarger with the basketball on the right baseline. Kicks it out to Will Ammonette, top of the key. It's a 2-point advantage for the Indians, 31-29. 4:20 remaining in the third of this Boys Region 4A semifinal. Here's Will Ammonette on the left wing. Will drives it to the right side, passes off to Jacob. Jacob fakes right, pulls it out to half court and resets the offense as Will Ammonette comes to get it. The East Robertson students getting into it. Zach Ammonette on the right wing has been quiet since the first quarter. He's going to drive in, pull up, 15-foot jump shot is no good, but he got fouled by Ryan Luckett. Luckett's going to pick up his third foul, and it's going to send Zach Ammonette to the line for 2 free throws.
Really patient offensive series that time for the Bobcats, Jacob. They worked the ball around. They didn't have anything they liked, and they wanted to get the ball into the hands of their best player. They were able to do that. He drove it right into the free throw line, got a pound of jump shot, just got hammered on the arm.
Zach hits the first. He's got 7 points in the ball game. He's only hit 1 3 in this ball game, and that's his only field goal of the ball game. He's 4 of 5 from the stripe so far. Isaiah Groves and Sean Groves check into the lineup for East Robertson. Second free throw for Zach, in and out, no good. He's going to stay at 7 points, and the score remains 31-30. 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. East Robertson with the 1-point advantage in the ball. Here's Groves on the left wing. Top of the key goes to Elijah Groves. Skip it in the corner for Sean Groves. Sean, take it out to Isaiah. We'll find Elijah. Looking down low to Taylor. Couldn't find him. Give it back over to Elijah. Top of the key again. Now Bernard on the right wing. Good defense by Pickett County. A very stagnant offense by East Robertson right now. Bernard, top of the key, moves it left wing for Sean. He'll fake on a three, drive in, way too hard off the glass, and rebounded by Zach Ammonette. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Hunter. Weinbarger brings the ball up the court, gets to the middle of the lane, lost the ball, and it's stolen away by East Robertson. Taylor Groves has it in the middle of the lane, throws up a runner, couldn't get it to fall. He was off balance, and Pickett County's got the rebound. Will Ammonette lost it and stolen again by Groves. Groves to the basket, got fouled and got it to go. He'll be at the line for one. Will Ammonette picks up his third foul. What a play by Taylor Groves. A careless turnover in the backcourt leads to 2, possibly 3.
Taylor Groves just elevated on that shot right there. Jacob got way up high in the air, was able to take the contact, finish at the rack. Really beautiful play.
Free throw good for Taylor Groves. He's got 5 points in the quarter, good for 15 on the ball game. He is a player. 34-30, Indians on top. Hunter Weinbarger lost the ball. Another turnover by Pickett County. A jump ball is going to go to East Robertson.
Think about that's 3 turnovers in a row for the Bobcats. Not even been able to get a shot on the goal.
2:45 remaining in this third quarter. They've turned the ball over. They've given up offensive rebounds, which you could probably consider turnovers if you're a coach like Coach Ammonette probably does. 34-30, East Robertson leading by 2 possessions. We talked about those close games early on in this one. East Robertson 5-1 in close games. Here's a foul inside called on Zach Ammonette as they were looking for Elijah Groves over the top. Groves was battling with Zach. Zach picks up his first foul. But back to my point, Pickett County is 0-3 in games decided by less than 2 possessions. Taylor Groves, triple from the corner, no good. Still scoreless from downtown, but has 15 points in the ballgame. Zach Ammonette loose on the right side, drives in, gets stopped. Kick it out to Jacob. Reverse. Here's Hunter on the corner, drives into the basket, throws it up, missed it. Heath the rebound. Kick out Zach. Fakes on a 3, steps back, fires it away, and hits. Pickett County needed it. 10 points for the senior, makes it 34-33. Under 2 to play in the third quarter of this Region 4A semifinal. The winner moves on to face Clay County in the championship on Thursday. Sean Groves over to Taylor Groves. Penetrating, spinning, throwing it up with the left hand, and finishing. He's been nothing short of impressive. 36-33, Indians lead by a triple. Zach Ammonette got loose, drives in, middle of the lane, underneath the basket, missed it, rebounded by Sean Groves. Good defense by East Robertson. Elijah Groves pushes it over to Bernard in the corner, off to Taylor, fakes on a three, steps up, he got fouled, they didn't call it, and Taylor Groves hit it anyways. Should have been and one. That's his first three of the game. That ball out of bounds is going to stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. This momentum is starting to veer in the way of the Indians. It's a 6-point advantage after that three with 1:12 to play. This is a huge possession for Pickett County. Inbound to Zach Ammonette in the corner, being guarded by Groves. Trying to drive on the right baseline on the freshman. The double comes, he's trying to pass out of it, and a foul's going to be called. Isaiah Groves all over the arm of Zach Ammonette, the freshman, going to pick up his second foul. 1:03 to play in the third. Pickett County will take it out again on the right baseline. Fourth team foul on East Robertson. Will throws it in to Hunter Wattenbarger. Somehow corrals the basketball. It was almost over his head. Hunter driving, had his pocket picked. Elijah Groves the steal. He's out in front. He'll go up and lay it in with the right hand. Timeout, Pickett County. Elijah Groves, another deuce. And the East Robertson faithful come to their feet with 51 seconds remaining in the third. 41-33. We're back in a minute.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout taken by Pickett County, they'll have to break the press of East Robertson, and they'll back out of it. 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pickett County trails by 8, 41-33. East Robertson has put up 16 third quarter points. Hunter Wattenbarger kicking out to Zach Ammonette on the top of the key. Had it knocked loose and gets it back with 34 seconds. Zach driving, trying to penetrate, hands it off to Will. Will pulls up from the free throw line and missed it, but it's rebounded by Jacob Ammonette. He's swatted by Sean Groves. Sean will bring it up and then give it off to his brother Taylor. 20 seconds remaining in the third. The Indians, everything going their way. They lead it by 8. They'll have a chance to tack on a few more. Now 9 seconds. Taylor Groves penetrating, top of the key, middle of the lane, jump stop, a whistle, a foul. The clock kept running for about full 2 seconds after the whistle. A foul is called on Pickett County, and Taylor Groves is going to have free throws coming.
Set himself quite the quarter, Jacob. I've got him with 5. I've got him with 10 points, trying to make it 12 here going to the free throw line. He's kept a few possessions alive. He can certainly work his way down into the bucket. Probably one of the best athletes we've seen all season.
He misses on the first free throw attempt with 3.3 seconds. Second one, good. Pickett County has to go the length of the court. Zach Ammonette has it. 3.3 seconds. The clock didn't even start. Zach throws it up from half court. They thought they had a lot less time. The scorer has been struggling all night long, and it hurts Pickett County right there because Zach Ammonette threw up a desperation three when he had about 2 full seconds to go. 42-33 as we head to the fourth. East Robertson leads Pickett County.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at kieslingins.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Ammonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Ammonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Ammonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Ammonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
The Bobcats will start out with the basketball here in the fourth. They trail 42-33. The winner moves on to the Region 4A championship. The loser ends their season. Zach Ammonette, floater no good, but rebounded by Heath Wattenbarger. Zach's got it on the wing, fakes on a three, drives in, pulls up, and hits that time from the left baseline. The senior with 12 points now makes it 42-35. The Bobcats are going to really have to turn up that defensive pressure, and especially on Taylor Groves. He had 11 third-quarter points. Here he is, kicking in the corner to Isaiah. Now Sean will have it top of the key. The four Groves on the court. Sean drives it to the basket, and he finds 2 points. The junior with his 4th point of the ball game. Jacob Ammonette lost it. Sean diving on it. A whistle, a tie-up. That's East Robertson basketball, and the Sean Groves Jr. is fired up. Sean Groves is touted for his defensive pressure. He's got 4 points in this ball game, and he has brought the energy all night long on the defensive side of the half.
Yeah, he's created some turnovers. He's created some chaos. That's the 5th Bobcats turnover here in the second half. Jacob just have not been able to take care of the basketball like to.
Taylor Groves off the window too strong. Rebounded by Zach Ammonette. Up it goes to Hunter Wattenbarger. They've got numbers if he hurries. Hunter now will slow it up as he picks up his dribble. 6:50 remaining in the ball game. It's a 9-point lead for East Robertson. A whistle and a foul is called on the Indians. They might have gotten Isaiah that time. They do. It's Isaiah Groves' 3rd foul, and that'll bring Ryan Luckett back in. Check that. They've got him listed with 4. So he checks out. Luckett checks in with 3 fouls. And a foul is going to be the 4th. Oh, check that. They called it on Zach Ammonette pushing off of Ryan Luckett. Zach Ammonette's going to pick up his 2nd foul. He's going to try to get an explanation from the referee saying Luckett was grabbing onto his jersey. He was trying to create some separation, but to no avail. 6:47 remaining in the fourth. 44-35. Indians lead by 9. Triple coming from Eidson. No good, but another offensive rebound for the Indians. Sean Groves will give it off to Taylor. Taylor being guarded by Hunter Wattenbarger, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Indians just spread the floor here and try to waste some time. It's exactly what Pickett County would do with a 9-point lead and 6:20 to play in the ball game. Taylor Groves now driving to the basket. Middle of the lane, goes up, got fouled, but he'll be at the line for 2.
He's just got such excellent body control, Jacob. He's able to get around Wattenbarger, who's a 7A MVP, defensive MVP of the season. Just got to step past him. Once he gets down low, he's got such excellent body control. When he gets up in the air, he's still big and strong and physical. He's able to get the shot up and finish. Almost got that one to go down.
44-35, a little perspiration on the floor as head coach Kirk Caton will come out to get it. Kirk Caton in his 4th season at the helm. He is 74-39, and there's a little bit of an asterisk next to that because last year they went 4-18, mainly because Taylor Groves was out the whole season with a torn ACL.
Yeah, but the season before that, they were probably destined to win a state title, but that COVID, that thing we call COVID kind of got in the way of that.
Season before that, you are correct. They went 23-10. They won a sectional game and were due to play in the state tournament, but COVID cut it out. They went 4-18 last year. Now they're 22-5, trying to get back to the state tournament. Zach Ammonette, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound, saved, inbounds, now out of bounds. That's East Robertson basketball. Coach Ammonette disagrees. Zach Ammonette disagrees, but it's going to be Indians ball. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. It's a 10-point advantage for East Robertson. Now the pressure being turned up by Pickett County. Here's a 3-ball coming from Eidson. Missed it. Rebounded by Will Ammonette. He'll lead it up for the Bobcats. 5:47 remaining in the ball game. Pickett County trying to get back to their 2nd straight state tournament. Here's Jacob Ammonette driving, middle of the lane, bounces off to Hunter Wattenbarger, got loose, a whistle, and they're going to call a walk on Hunter Wattenbarger. Looked like he kept his pivot, but they call a walk on him. And it's going to give the ball back to East Robertson. Turnovers and offensive rebounds are the name of the game in this one. And it's led to a 10-point advantage by East Robertson so far. Here's Sean Groves. Hunter Wattenbarger almost goes diving into the fans to try to poke the ball away. And instead, East Robertson going to keep it on the near sideline. And now we're going to get a timeout here from the Indians. 30-second timeout to talk some things over with 5:27 remaining in the ball game. 45-35, the Indians lead by 10. Pickett County needs some offense in quickly.
Yeah, Jacob, since the first quarter, Bobcats have only got 5 field goals total, so just have not been able to put the basketball in the hoop. East Robertson, on the other hand, they've really second and third quarter, they put up 31 points combined. So Bobcats are going to have to get some stops right here. You pointed it out earlier. They're going to try to take some of the air out of the ball. That's East Robertson. So they're going to have to come out, pressure the ball, see if they can create some turnovers. Got to get some stops, but ultimately got to get some points down here on the other end.
3 timeouts left for East Robertson, 2 timeouts left for Pickett County. 5:25 remaining in the ball game. Indians with the basketball leading by 10. Taylor Groves gets double teamed, throws it across the court to Sean, his brother, on the left side. Sean drives in. A foul is called. That's offensive. We're going the other way. Will took the charge. Sean Groves is going to pick up his second foul. It's the team's 6th, so one more will send the Bobcats to the line. The Bobcats already with 7. 5:10 to play now in the ball game. Pickett County needing points, down by 10. Hunter Wattenbarger with the basketball across the timeline, drifting to the right side, looking for Zach Ammonette, throws it off to Will. Will standing on the Melvin Sharklet court logo right side will find Zach top of the key. He's loose, he fires it, he misses it. Rebound though, picked up by the Bobcats. Heath Wattenbarger has it. He'll give it off to Hunter, top of the key. He'll fake on a 3, penetrate to the basket, put it up. Thought he got fouled, they didn't call it, and rebounded again by Heath. Then a little extracurriculars as Sean Groves sends Jacob Ammonette to the floor. Foul's going to be called on East Robertson. It's going to go on Taylor Groves. That's just his first foul of the ball game. He's played pretty well.
He's played clean. He's drawn a tough defensive assignment too. Just played really clean tonight.
Heath Wattenbarger at the line for the 1 and bonus. The sophomore front end is good. Heath has played very well in this ball game. Second one on the way and good. Almost a 5-second call. Now a whistle and a timeout's going to be taken by East Robertson because Coach Gaden thought there was going to be a 5-second call. They've only got full timeouts left, so we'll take it with them. 45-37, 4:41 remaining in the game. The Indians on top.
The ongoing challenges of COVID-19 have drawn much deserved attention to the safety and convenience of Peoples Bank's online banking services. With Peoples Bank's mobile banking app with the remote deposit feature, you always have instant and easy access to our most current account information. Wherever you happen to be, Peoples Bank's mobile banking will go with you. Peoples Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
45-37 as we come out of the timeout. Indians with 2 full timeouts left. They break the press of Pickett County with ease. 4:33 remaining in this ball game. East Robertson on top by 8. Taylor Groves on the top of the key, runs into a lot of contact. A foul is called, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Heath Wattenbarger. Taylor Groves wants the bucket. What are they going to call? They're going to come to a conference with the referees. I think they're going to count it.
And
They do.
Coach Ammonette's going to go nuts right here.
Taylor Groves pleaded for it. He got it, and he'll be at the line to complete a three-point play with 4:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. Foul is called on Heath Weinberger. It's his third. At the line is Groves. He misses. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound on East Robertson. They're going to tag Jordan Bernard with it. So that's going to be free throws coming now for Pickett County with 4:26 remaining.
And Jacob just, again, limited buckets right here in the second half, really since the first quarter. Free throws are going to play a critical part right here throughout the rest of this game.
Zach Ammonette smartly walking to the free throw line. Right away, they called a foul on East Robertson, and that's a senior move right there. Hunter Weinberger now going to walk to the free throw line. Now they're going to have a conference about who the free throw shooter really should be. It's going to be Hunter Weinberger, and that is a step down. Hunter not as good of a free throw shooter, especially in a 1-and-1 and a 10-point ball game, but he'll try to knock down the front end here. On the way, and missed it. Rebounded by Taylor Groves. And a foul is called on Pickett County on Will Ammonette. Will Ammonette just picked up his fourth foul. 4:23 remaining in the fourth. It's a 10-point ball game, and the senior Taylor Groves will go to the line now for one and bonus for East Robertson. The 9th team foul on Pickett County. One more sends the Indians into the double bonus. Groves at the line for the front end. On the way, he got it. He's got 4 points in the quarter, good for 25 on the ball game. He's scored 27 in back-to-back games. Second one good. 26 now in the ball game. Makes it 49-37, the biggest lead of the ball game for East Robertson with 4:19 to play. Pickett County with the ball. Jacob Ammonette looking for help, finds Zach. He gets double teamed. Give it back out to Jacob. Jacob drives it to the left side on the perimeter. Down low to the basket, off the window. Left hand no good. Heath the rebound. Goes up, missed it, gets his own rebound, and now he'll be at the line for 2 shots. They needed the points. Heath's going to have to earn them at the line. Foul's called on Mason Eitzen. It's his third. Team's 9th. So still, next free throws will be double bonus for Pickett County. This one a guaranteed 2, and Heath hits on the first. He's got 9 points in the ball game now. Hadn't scored since the first quarter where he had all 6 of his points. Second one way short and rebounded by Taylor Groves. He'll throw it over to Sean. Sean will give it right back to Taylor. 3:57 remaining in the fourth. East Robertson leading by 11, 49-38. Here's a pass down low to Eitzen. He got loose and he lays it up and in for his first 2 points of the ball game. 3:44 to play. It's a 13-point advantage. East Robertson just keeps tacking on. Zach Ammonette to the basket, throws it in the corner. Will Ammonette now takes a triple from the top of the key and missed it. Rebounded again by Taylor Groves. He has taken over the ball game. Taylor Groves throws it out in front. He leads the break. It's 3-on-2. Dumps it off to Elijah, and Elijah finds 2 points. The door is quickly closing. Zach Ammonette with the basketball has it stolen away, but Ammonette gets it back. Jacob's got it. Jacob looking for some help, gets it down low to Hunter, and it's blocked off the backboard, but they call a foul on Elijah Groves. Taylor Groves out at half court. I believe his shoe might have come loose. He looks to be all right. He's just down on the court tying his shoe. Elijah Groves gets tagged with a foul, and it looked like a pretty clean swat.
It did, Jacob. Looked like he just swatted against the backboard. Pickett County lucky right there. Caught a break. Called a foul.
53-38 is the score with 3:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and they're going to talk it over again about something, that being the referees. Hunter Weinberger is hurting. He's bent over at the hips. And I say hurting, he's tired. He's played hard in this ball game. So Hunter's going to go to the line now to shoot some free throws. 2 of them coming here. 3:07 to play in the ball game. First one is good for Hunter. It's just his 4th point of the ball game. He had a triple back in the first. Makes it 53-39. Indians still leading by 14. Second one, short, no good. Rebounded by Elijah Groves. Taylor Groves has it now for the Indians, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Jacob Ammonette, and that's going to be Jacob's 4th foul. That slim chance is getting smaller and smaller with 3:03 to play in the ball game. It's the 10th team foul. Into the double bonus go the Indians. Taylor Groves at the line. He's missed 2 here in the quarter so far, but hits on the first that time. Subs coming in here for East Robertson. Ryan Luckett in, along with Isaiah Groves. It sends Eidson to the bench. And Bernard to the bench. Second free throw, no good from Taylor Groves. 3 minutes to play in a 15-point ball game, 54-39. Zach Ammonette, right side, bounces off to Hunter. Hunter in the corner, drives right baseline, throws it out top, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Taylor Groves. And Hunter Wattenbarger is going to be bailed out, going to be at the line here for 2 free throws.
Thought Pickett County caught a break right there. Jacob thought he had pretty good guarding position. Hunter got up in the air a little bit out of control. Groves takes one right to the chest. Official called it the other way. Bobcats catch a break right there.
Hunter is tired, and that's putting it lightly. Every stoppage in play, he's bent over at the waist trying to catch his breath. First free throw good from the senior, though. He's trying to will his team back into this one in a 14-point ball game with 2:51 remaining. Eidson and Bernard check back in for offense. Hunter, second free throw, good. Goes 3 of 4 from the stripe here in the 4th quarter. Sean Groves gets it up to Bernard. It's 2-on-2 for East Robertson. Here's Bernard on the right wing, steps through, finds Sean Groves, gets to the basket and finds 2 points. 56-41, 2.5 to play in the ball game. Deep triple is blocked by Taylor Groves. Uh-oh, watch out, goes up and hammers it down. Taylor Groves with the exclamation point. David Cowley Gymnasium is on fire. That's a double dribble from Zach Ammonette. It's gone downhill and quickly from the Pickett County Bobcats. 2:21 remaining in the ball game. It's the biggest lead of the ball game for the Pickett County Bobcats. For the East Robertson Indians, 58-41, and a timeout's going to be taken by Pickett County. The Indians fans can feel it. 58-41 with 2:21 remaining in the game. We're back after this.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
2:20 remaining in this ball game. East Robertson leads by 17, 58-41. They've got the ball. Here's Eidson in the corner. They're just playing keep away. They've got the 17-point advantage. They don't need any more points. They just got to waste some time. Eidson, right corner, throws it to Sean Groves. Down low to Bernard. He lost it, got it back, looking for some help. Goes between the legs and kicks it out to Sean. We'll find Taylor out near half court. Over to Sean again. They're pretty good at this keep-away game. Hunter Wattenbarger on him. Throws it to Elijah. Cutting to the basket, Bernard. Kick it right back out to Taylor Groves. They've already wasted 40 seconds here in the 4th, and now a reach-in foul is going to be called on Jacob Ammonette, and Jacob Ammonette is going to foul out of this ball game.
Really impressive run right here from East Robertson, Jacob. I'm impressed with the offensive ability. Groves, defense as well. They've held the Bobcats to 1, 2, 3, 4 second half field goals. It's pretty tough to do.
1:39 to play. Taylor Groves at the line, hits on the first. He's got a 30-piece. Isaiah Groves will check in, along with Ryan Luckett. Second free throw, no good from Taylor Groves. He's going to stay at 30 for the time being. 97 seconds remain in this 18-point ball game. Will Ammonette off to Hunter Wattenbarger. 3-ball from the top of the key is good. Hunter hits it. He's got 9 points, 59-44. Isaiah Groves will throw it back to Taylor, over to Sean. He steps through a double team. Up it goes to Elijah. Elijah finds an easy deuce. They break the press with ease. Elijah's got 18 points in this ball game. 1:10 to play. A whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Elijah Groves. Elijah's going to pick up his third with 1:07 to play in the ball game. Some fans starting to head for the exits with 1:07 to play in a 17-point ball game. Hunter Wattenbarger at the line for 2 free throws. Cannot connect on the first. Hit the front of the iron, sat on the right side, and fell out. Eidson checks back in to the East Robertson lineup. East Robertson is going to win the second Region 4A semifinal and move on to play Clay County in the championship on Thursday. And it's going to be here at East Robertson. That is going to be a raucous environment. Second free throw was good from Hunter. Coach Ammonette empties the bench. Coach Caton empties the bench, and this game is all but over. The seniors getting a standing ovation. Will Ammonette, Zach Ammonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, and Caleb Lowhorn. The East Robertson Indians are moving on, but not before the final 60 seconds run off the clock. It's 61-45. What a game this has been from East Robertson. It has been domination from the second quarter on.
Yeah, they've got some. Taylor Groves is a pretty phenomenal athlete, Jacob. I've said it a couple of times already tonight. I just want to get the listeners to understand this kid is for real. He's a 4-star athlete in football. Could have very well went and got a basketball full ride somewhere. This East Robertson team versus Clay County, it's going to be a heck of a ball game. Both these teams got the ability to make a pretty deep run here in the postseason.
You know, we've made this drive 3 times already. We might have to make it again for that ball game. That's going to be a lot of fun coming up on Thursday. East Robertson just holding it out near half court with 10 seconds to play. The final score in this one is going to be 61-45. The East Robertson Indians win their 18th game in a row, and they will play Clay County for the Region 4A championship on Thursday. Pickett County season comes to a close with a final record of 21-8.
Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Today's game sponsored by Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well. Local experts taking care of local people. Byrdstown Medical Center, Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you at those difficult moments of life. Count on Brown's Funeral Chapel. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Range. More than 117 yards of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Milestone Physical Therapy, orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Ammonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Ammonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Ammonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Ammonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Now, the Union Bank Postgame Report. Proud to serve Byrdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome in on the Union Bank postgame report here at David Cowley Gymnasium. The East Robertson Indians remain perfect at home. They win their 18th ball game in a row, and the hottest team in the state of Tennessee stays hot. They win this game by 16, 61-45. Pickett County led by 5 after the first quarter, but after that, it was all Taylor Groves and the Indians.
Yeah, Taylor Groves, again, highlight reel tonight of the game. Really took the game over, dominated it on both ends of the court. Jacob, he's able to get to the rack when he wants to. He can finish around the rim. He's a big, strong, athletic kid. Hats off to East Robertson tonight. They got a great ball club. There's a reason why they've won 16 in a row. They're 16-0 here at home. A really tough place to play. Student section here was definitely into the game tonight. Could feel the energy and the momentum building after that first quarter. And really after the first quarter, it was all East Robertson. When you look back at the game, Jacob, Pickett County, I've got them down with 11 turnovers in the ball game. Really 7 of them in the second half. That was a killer. Gave up a lot of second shots as well. And then if you look back, after the first quarter, they only had 6 made field goals after the first quarter. You're not going to win a region ball game just putting 6 field goals on the board in 3 quarters. So great effort tonight by East Robertson. Hey, I do want to say, though, Jacob, it's been a wonderful season for Pickett County as well. They got nothing to hang their hats about. They got a lot of senior leadership over there on that team. Just kudos to them and the program. It's been absolute fun and a lot of joy this season just covering the team.
We'll talk about them in a little bit. Before we get there, let's bring you the final stats. Final score, 61-45. The East Robertson Indians win this game by 16. They move on into the Region 4 Single A Championship game. That'll be played on Thursday here at David Cowley Gymnasium against a very good Clay County team. It's the number 3 team in Single A taking on the number 9 team in Single A, and that is going to be the biggest game in Single A basketball and probably in the state coming up on Thursday. Final stats from this one for Pickett County. They were led by both Zach Ammonette and Jacob Ammonette with 12 points apiece. 10 points for Hunter Wattenbarger, 9 for Heath Wattenbarger, and 2 for Will Ammonette. On the other side for the East Robertson Indians, who else than Taylor Groves? He had 30 points in the ball game. He scored 27 in his last 2 each. Puts up a 30-piece in this one. 18 for Elijah Groves, 6 for Sean Groves, 4 for Jordan Bernard, 3 for Zach Prince, and 2 for Mason Eidson. Final score in this one, 61-45, as we head into a break for one more time.
Bobcats basketball continues. This is the Union Bank postgame report. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range. Member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center. 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Back for the final time this season. Final score in this one, 61-45. The East Robertson Indians remain perfect at home. They win their 18th ball game in a row, and they are guaranteed a sub-state appearance here in 2022. Casey, a lot of games going on around the Upper Cumberland.
UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Region 3, 2A, we got two finals. York and Coach Rodney Powell tonight over Gus Davenport and the Cannon County Lions. Final score, the Dragons 74, Cannon County 55. So York does advance to the sectional on Thursday night, where they'll play Jackson County. Jackson County earlier tonight over Smith County. Final score 58-53. So that Region 3 2A final pairs Jackson County and York Institute. Here in Region 4 1A earlier tonight, Clay County big time over Gordonsville. Final score 76-45. And you heard it right here on UC Sports Nation. East Robertson over Pickett County tonight. Final score 61-45. So right here, Region 4 1A at East Robertson. On Thursday, you've got Clay County. They'll pair off against East Robertson. Region 4 3A earlier tonight, Page over White County. Final score, Page 45, White County 34. Jacob, they're going to play Stone Memorial tonight. Big time winner over Lincoln County. Stone Memorial 65, Lincoln County 56. So Page and Stone Memorial in the Region 4 3A finals. Over in Region 5 4A earlier tonight, Lebanon over Gallatin. Final score, Lebanon 67, Gallatin 49. And just gone final, Jacob, Beach and head coach Kippy Brown still working on that perfect season. They take down Coach Josh Hurd and the Cookeville Cavaliers. Final score, Beach 61, Cookeville Cavaliers 46. Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
Tell you what, Casey, I was excited to start this season with you and with the Pickett County Bobcats, and we had some pretty good teams this season on both the girls and the boys side.
It has been an absolute joy for me personally, Jacob, getting connected with Coach Smith, Coach Ammonette, all the fan base, all the supporters, the administration at the school, the kids. It's just been an absolutely phenomenal experience. It's a first-class program, and I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm blessed and privileged just to be along for the ride. Just a wonderful program, wonderful community. Can't say enough about my personal experience. And also, Jacob, great getting to know you this season. Didn't know you beforehand. It's been an absolute joy getting to work with you. You're a professional. Really appreciate all that you've taught me this season.
I appreciate that, and it's been a lot of fun myself on this side. And we got to give a huge shout out to both Coach Smith and Coach Ammonette working with us all season long. We go up for interviews. They allow us to watch practice. They give us interviews whenever we ask for them, and a huge shout out to them. We'd be remiss if we didn't thank the seniors as well. Shayla Wood on the girls, the lone senior for that Lady Bobcats squad. She was that lone senior, that senior leader, and she really stepped up into that senior leadership position as the season kept going on.
Yeah, she absolutely did, Jacob. She was the heart and soul of that team. She led by example. While her season may have came to an end last night, Jacob, she's going to be a leader in the community. And so I am excited about Shayla, her next chapter. Just a wonderful person. Great getting to know her this season. I wish her nothing but the best.
For the boys, it's an emotional night. Coach Ammonette sees both of his twin sons end their careers at Pickett County with a final record this season of 21-8, being Zach and Will. Going to be emotional for him. I can only imagine what it's like in that locker room with the four seniors, Zach Ammonette, Will Ammonette, Caleb Lohorn, and Hunter Wattenbarger.
Yeah, you know, taking that jersey off for the last time, it still gives chills down my spine. I can still remember that night. It's not a fun feeling. They're feeling some pain right now. You can bet that Coach is in there loving on them right now. The good news is, Jacob, they're also going to be leaders in this community. They're great kids. They're stand-up guys. They've got great families. While it may hurt and it may sting tonight, they'll remember these high school years as some of the best ones for the rest of their lives. And so just congratulations to all the seniors on a phenomenal season this year. Just a phenomenal season. Excellent work.
It's definitely bittersweet. The positives for both sides. The girls, they return a lot of talent to that squad next year. They're going to be fun to look forward to. For the boys, they have established themselves back atop the single A around the state. This was a Bobcat team that struggled when the Ammonettes were freshmen. They didn't have a lot of talent other than the Ammonettes. They were able to set the precedent at Pickett County and in Byrdstown again. They reached the state tournament last year. They have a great run this year where they were solidified in the top 5 all season long, but their season does come to a close tonight. Casey, that's going to do it for us. Man, it's been fun. Final score in this one, 61-45, as the Pickett County Bobcats season comes to a close with a final record of 21-8. We can't forget about you guys. You guys make this thing go. We appreciate every single one of the listeners, every single one of the sponsors for making this possible, for making it possible for Casey and I to broadcast every single game. We thank you and say so long from East Robertson.